Hi guys, welcome to Molu's vlog. So I just left the Caribbean Princess and I just rent a car from Fort Lauderdale to go driving to Key West. We are entering into Key Largo. The drive is very nice. It's a very nice road. So check this out. So, let me give you a summary of what's gonna happen this episode. We're kicking off our journey with a beautiful drive from Fort Lauderdale heading all the way down to the amazing Key West. Once we get there, we're switching up our riding hopping on bikes to get a closer look to this stunning place. Join us as we wander around the Hemingway house where the famous writer used to live. Then we're heading over to the Southernmost Point in the US for some awesome views. Next, we'll stop by the Mile Zero sign, a cool little landmark you just have to see when you're here. Wait until you see the spookiest part of the trip, meeting Robert the Doll at the museum. So, come along for this laid-back, sound-sucking and occasionally spooky adventure from Fort Lauderdale to Key West. Let's go! And I made it to Key West, guys. I am my hotel. This is the Silver Palms Hotel here in Key West. It looks like a really nice hotel. And it's just the beginning of summer here. This is Duval Street, guys. Basically, this is the heart of Key West. Usually all the time people are taking tours here and the tours will take you around here. It's full of stores, full of bars, restaurants, souvenir shops, you name it. Everything you want you can buy here. So basically everything is around this street. We had the Ernest Hemingway house, we had the lighthouse, Mile Zero was at the back, and if we carry on at the very end, we ended up in the southernmost point of Key West. So we're looking for some places to eat and most of them were busy, but according to my friend Emma, this place, the Frenchie's Cafe, is really good, so let's try it. Okay guys, so we came to the Frenchie Cafe because it's a local French cuisine. Like the people in the kitchen, they're French. So if any French person comes here to Key West, they come here to eat. So I ordered the avocado toast with the poached eggs, the quiche, and Emma had a breakfast sandwich. This is my friend Emma, who lives here. And we know each other for a very long time, so I'm very happy that I came to Key West to see her. And yeah, let's enjoy this breakfast. So we're done with the Frenchie's Cafe. Oh my god guys, that was so good. So if you are here in Key West, so in that side is the southernmost point, so you come keep straight here and you will find Frenchie's Cafe. Totally recommended, really good. Okay guys, so when you come here to Key West, the best way to mobilize around is if you rent a bike. You can rent a bike anywhere for just $20. Well, they can go up to $40 for 24 hours. But the reason why, guys, yeah, you have the street, you have the road, you can drive a car. However, it's very hard to find parking here in Key West. It's very difficult, and if you find a parking spot, it's extremely expensive. So you can park your bike anywhere. Yeah, that's what I just done. Usually in some places they have the set for the bikes to park, but yeah, I didn't find one. And right now I'm in the front of Ernest Hemingway house, and yeah, I didn't see any, so I'm just gonna leave it here. I can see some people live there, right there, so I'm leaving mine right here. So yeah, guys, everything is nearby. Plus, Key West is flat. It's extremely flat, so you will never get tired. There are no hills, so it's very easy to get around Key West with just a bike. Yeah, so that's my full recommendation for you when you come here to Key West. Okay guys, so this is the Ernest Hemingway house. It's also known as the Hemingway Home and Museum. This house was built in 1851 when the writer used to live here. He decided to move here to Key West for the atmosphere, the weather. He fell in love with this place. And this house is now is a museum. Yeah, so during the time that he was living here in Key West, he wrote some of the most notable works, like To Have and Have Not, The Bell Tolls, The House Served at the Stars Inspiration. Yeah, for many books. And the house is famous because they have a lot of cats around. And these cats are very famous because these cats are six-toe paws, like a unique, and they're protected. Like apparently, they don't like people to pet around the cats. Yeah, you can see them, you can get close to them, but they don't want them like to pet them. I just want to see the paw. Oh yeah, look, they have an extra paw. It has one like a toe. It looks funny. So once you enter the house, the tour will start right here on the right side. This is the meeting point for the beginning of the tour. And today apparently we have 21 people. Every 15 minutes they have a tour. So yeah, apparently my group is big. As we step inside the Hemingway house, it's like travel back in time. You can see the kitchen maintain exactly the same furniture all over the place, even though this cat is enjoying his nap right here on the chair. The bathroom maintained the same floor and the same colors as Hemingway used to keep it. This furniture is what he got during his trips in Africa while he was hunting with his pals, and everything looks amazing. Now, even though all this furniture looks antique, is what he brought from Africa, and he decided to maintain it right here next to his bedroom, which looks amazing still. The tour is really cool. Like they really explain everything about Ernest Hemingway, about his ex-wife. Didn't know he had four, actually five, and about the cats, about how he served in the as a volunteer in World War One. It's actually a very very interesting guy. You should come and check it out. For $18, I promise you, is worth it. So this is where Ernest Hemingway wrote 75% of his books. His most successful time and the time that he focused the most, all the writing happened here in this studio. And that was the type of machine that he was carrying around the world all the time. So the amazing story behind this pool, guys, is that one of his ex-wives, Pauline, decided to build this swimming pool for Ernest Hemingway as a surprise gift when he was back in France. So the day he came back broke. And when he came, Pauline showed him this amazing swimming pool that it cost $20,000 in those days. And Ernest got pissed because he didn't want a pool. And then he said to Pauline, well, Pauline, you spent all my money. You might just spend my last penny. And he threw a penny at her. And she put it right here. So it was a very, very, very common story from Pauline for all the guests that they used to come here to the house to visit Ernest. She used to tell them, well, I don't care how many wives he had before, but I'm the one who took his last penny. And that's the reason why they kept the penny right there. This is the Southernmost Point, which is 90 miles out to Cuba, guys. Everybody comes here for a picture. This is a must do if you come here to Key West. As you can see, you have a line right here, and believe it or not, this line is very short today because I've been here many times, and the line it goes around the corner. So everybody just come here for a picture, for a nice shot. Like this is a must do here in Key West, guys. It's just 90 miles to Cuba, and yeah, it's a very iconic place to be. Like I believe 90% of the people who come to Key West, they come here for a picture. That's why you have all these people lined up. And today is not busy, Key West, and the reason why is because we don't have cruise ships today. Before in the past, there were a lot of cruise ships coming here, but people from Key West, they start complaining about it, because they said it was too crowded, they bring in too much people, and then people are dirty, they leave a lot of garbage, and blah blah blah. So now they're trying to bring only small ships here in Key West. And yeah, actually, this is the reason why I don't see such a big line until the end of that road. I had a picture years ago. I'm not taking the picture. Plus, I'm on my own. Monica's in South America still. So yeah, I don't have anybody to take my picture or our picture together. So I'll be back with her and I'll take the picture with her. Something that I really like from Key West is the style of the houses. Most of the houses, they are from the beginning of 1900, and some of the houses here, guys, are from the 1800s. I love how they maintain the properties. And just to let you know, guys, the average price of housing here in Key West is $1.4 million. That's how expensive and exclusive Key West is. This house right here has over 250 years. It's amazing. Amaze me how they keep all the houses here in Key West, how they maintain it. It's actually really nice. Welcome to Mile Zero here in Key West. This is a very iconic place. This is the beginning of the Florida Keys Scenic Highway. You can see people, they come here usually to take a picture. This highway is stretched approximately 2,369 miles. It goes from Key West up to Fort Kent in Maine, near the Canadian border. This is the very beginning, guys. And I wanted to show you now that there are no people around. So yeah, it's located here in Key West too. Okay guys, this is Rest Beach Park here in Key West. Usually it's a very busy place when everybody comes, especially during the weekends. The locals, they come here, or sometimes the visitors. It's a very nice pier with a nice view. So basically, for those of you who prefer a more relaxed spot in Key West, if you want to come and see the sunset, this is an amazing place. Rest Beach Park, guys, is famous for people who like to come just for a walk, for fishing, just to come enjoy a little quiet time. As you can see, this is not a crowded area in Key West. So locals or even visitors, when they want something quiet or just enjoying the sunset, this is the spot where they come. It's about 300 yards, the walk. It's a nice walk. And you have the hotels right there, you have the beach over there and also on that side as well. So it's nice, it's a nice view, guys. If you want something more relaxed and more chill here in Key West, this is the spot. Something that you will notice when you come to Key West is on the streets are a lot of roosters. Now there is a story behind these roosters. Back in the day when the Cubans came here to Key West, they brought all these cockfights. You can see them here. And there were a lot of cockfights. All of them, most of them were clandestine, cockfights. That's a very traditional Spanish thing, because in all Latin America, Philippines, Cuba, all the countries that they were conquered by the Spaniards, they have that tradition of have cockfights. So anyway, in 1980, all the cockfights, they became illegal here in Key West. So they have no option but to release all these roosters in the street. And there are so many in Key West. Like, look at only here. It's a parking lot, guys. It's only a parking lot, and you have there 5 of them. Which is funny because by their nature, these roosters, by their nature, they like to fight. And sometimes you see them crossing the roads and they see each other and they start fighting. So yeah, maybe here's the answer to that question. Why the chicken cross the road? Yeah, to have a fight. Welcome to the East Martello Museum. This is a very special museum, quite different than most of them across the world. There is something behind these doors, guys, that it has been famous. Now, if you don't know, the movie Chucky was based on a true story. And the true story comes from this doll right here called Robert. There is a big story behind that I want to show you about Robert. This is my first time here. I've heard a lot of stories about it. I've read a lot of things on the internet that I want to see today. So let's find out what is inside. So the fee to get into the museum is only $17. They will give you this guide, guys, so you can come and check what is inside, gives you the information about what is in the first place. Basically, the first one they talk about the Civil War, the second one about the indigenous people of Key West in the 1850s, and all this history, which is very nice. They even have these old canyons here. So guys, right here we are walking into Robert's Reefs. This is the doll that inspired the movie Chucky. And there is a big story behind Robert. You can see in the TV, guys, people send them letters because it is being told that when people take pictures without its concern, they are cursed after here. You can see people writing all these letters to Robert. So this is a legendary and haunted doll with a fascinating story attached, and it is originated here in Key West, Florida. So basically the story of Robert the doll began when it was given to a young boy named Robert Eugene Otto, known as Gene. So, and it is said that Gene often blamed any childhood mischief on the doll, claiming Robert did it. So every time something was happening, Gene was telling everybody, oh, Robert did it, Robert did it, Robert did it. So he was always blaming Robert for everything. So over time, the doll gained a reputation for being haunted. Even those who encountered and reported strange occurrences and unexplained events, like the neighbors used to claim they saw the doll moving from window to window when no one was in the house, and others reported hearing strange giggling sounds coming from their house. So after Gene's parents passed away, Gene inherited the house, and him and his wife Anne lived there with the doll. People, they write letters to Robert apologizing because they didn't ask for permission. The governor sent a letter in honor of the 101 birthday. Wow. Check this out. From the White House, it's a Mr. Robert Otto, number 43. Dear Mr. Otto, happy 101st birthday. Laura and I send our best wishes on this joyous occasion. Your generation has taught Americans the timeless lesson of courage, endurance, and love by sharing your wisdom and experiences. You continue to serve as a role model for future generations. We hope you enjoy this special day. May God bless you, and may God continue to bless America. Sincerely, George W. Bush. Yeah, check the letters, guys. You have probably received many letters like this one from people like me, people who were sure that there was no such a thing as Robert the doll curse. You see, it's easy to act tough and try to impress, and this, you see. So yeah, there are people, they don't believe in this, and they come here acting tough, and then after they leave, they just send the letters apologizing to Robert. So basically, the Cuban immigration, guys, was always happening here in Key West since 1868. And a lot of Cubans came here after Cuba was independent from Spain. But also, between Key West and Cuba, they used to export and import lots of things, So this is a big sign that it says in Spanish, por favor, la última persona que salga de Cuba que apague las luces. If you translate that to English, say, please, the last person that leaves Cuba, make sure you turn off the lights. So they even have all the merchandise about Robert here at the entrance of the museum. They even have small replicas of the doll. They have books. They have this crystal ball and even a book of the true biography of Key West haunted doll. And this is it for today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed Key West as much as I did. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends. If you haven't subscribed, guys, please click the button subscribe and the bell so you can get notifications. I hope you enjoyed this amazing view, guys, of Key West. So this is it for today, and ciao for now.